All right, friends, this is our math notes for Module 2, Lesson 21. We are nearing the end of Module 2. I believe there's only 26 or 25 lessons in this module, so we are getting near the end of it and getting ready for our end of module test that'll be coming up probably next week. If I had to bet, I'm going to say we're probably going to have it next Tuesday or Wednesday. Going ahead and looking at our math notes for today, again, this is Module 2, Lesson 21. Please go ahead and write down what I have on my screen, and I would like you to start the warm-up for me. I'm going to pause the video, and while I pause it, I would like you guys to work on completing it. And for the warm-up, you need to write down the different multiples of each one of these numbers. So the multiples of 31. 31, another 31 is going to be what? Okay, put that here. 31 added to this number is going to be what? Add that here. And you're just going to keep on adding with the different multiples of 31 and 16. Okay, that's what I'm going to have you do. When you are done, hit play and we will go over the answers with you. All right, so hopefully you guys had a chance to go ahead and pause the video and write down the multiples of 31 and 16. Starting off with 31, I know that 31 plus another 31 is going to give me 62. I know that because 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 3 is 6. Now, the next multiple of 31, I would need to add 31 to this number. So 1 plus 2 is going to be 3, and then 6 plus 3 is going to be 9. So from here to here, I've added 31. Okay. From here to here, I've also added 31. Now I need to add another 31. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 9 is 12. So from here to here, I've added 31. And now I need to add one more multiple of 31 right here. 1 plus 4 is going to get me 5. 3 plus 2 is going to get me 5. And then I have that 1 left over. So from here to here, I've also added 31. Okay, so just knowing how to find the multiples, this is not something you should memorize necessarily, the multiples of 31, but knowing how to find the multiples is important. All right, looking down at number 16, or number 2 for the multiples of 16. Well, I know 16 plus 16 is going to get me 32. Okay, from here to here, I've added 16. All right, now I need to add 16 to this number. Well, 6 plus 2 is going to get me 8. 1 plus 3 is going to get me 4. So from here to here, I have added 16. Now to get my next multiple, I add 16 again. Well, I know 6 plus 8 is going to give me 14. And then I know that 1 plus 4 is going to get me 5. So from here to here, I've also added 16. And then I'm going to add 16 one more time. 6 plus 4 is going to get me 10, so I have 0, carry the 1. 5 plus 1 is going to get me 7. So from here to here, I have also added 16. Again, these are not multiples that you should probably memorize. In fact, it's not something I expect you to memorize. But knowing how to find the multiples by just keep adding that number to the next, each number in the sequence, that is what is important, and that is what I want you guys to know. Alrighty, now here are our notes for our concept development. Again, if I'm going too fast, pause the video, please. We are going to be doing more long division today. And long division is not easy. That is why I've scheduled in our schedule today, I have a math Zoom time for you to work on logging on, asking questions if you need to. That is what I am here for. This stuff is not easy. But there are 3 steps to follow for long division. I want you guys to write this down, please. The first step is to estimate. Okay, the first step is to estimate. Okay, that's going to help you so much when you're checking or when you're trying to look at your answers or look at your work. The second step is you need to actually solve it out. Okay. And the third step is to check your work. There is no reason you should be getting your answers wrong because you literally have a check system in place to see if you can check your work, okay? So looking at our 3 steps to follow, the first thing we need to do is estimate. So our division problem right here is 256 divided by 47. Again, you guys are writing this down. If I'm going too fast, please pause the video. Okay. I'm going to estimate my answer to see where I'm closest to, or where my quotient is going to be. The first thing I need to do when I'm estimating is round my divisor. This particular divisor is closer to 50, so I'm going to put 50 right here. Now I need to round my dividend to something that my divisor can easily divide into. Well, I know that 50 can go into 25, and I can change this 256 to just 250. I feel that will be very helpful. So I'm just going to change it to 250. Okay. Now I'm going to cross out the zeros that they share. Boom, boom. 5 can go into 25 5 times, and I don't have any zeros left over. So my final quotient, it's going to be around 5. So I've done my estimating, okay? Now I need to go into my solving process. That's the next step. And to solve, I got to draw my little house. I'm going to go up here and draw my little house. And my dividend always goes inside of my house, 256. Okay? And my divisor goes outside of my house, so I have 47. Okay? Now I have to see, I'll do red, how many times 47 can go into each one of these numbers. So can 47 go into 2? No, it cannot. I'm going to put a 0 on top of there, or an X, whatever you choose. Can 47 go into 25? No, it cannot. That is, again, too small. Put a 0 right there. Can 47 go into 256? Yeah, it can. But how many times? I'm going to say it's probably going there around 5 times, but I don't know for sure. So I'm going to go over here and check real quick. I'm going to do 47 times 5 to see what I get. Okay. I know 5 times 7 is 35. 5, carry the 3. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23. Oh yeah, 47 can go into 256 5 times. It can't go in there 6, because if it's 6 times, it's going to be too big, and I have to make sure it's under that number. But it can go in there at least 5 times. I'm going to put 5 right here. Oh, it's really sloppy 5. I know that 47 times 5 is 235, so now I'm going to subtract 235 right here. Okay. And now I'm going to do my subtraction. 6 minus 5 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. My remainder is now smaller than my original divisor. So I'm going to put that remainder up here. So I have 5 remainder 21. Solve, done. Okay. So my answer is 5 remainder 21, which is really close to my original estimate of 5. Okay. But now I need to go and I need to check my work. To check my work, I need to multiply my divisor by my quotient, add my remainder. Well, I've already done 47 times 5. I got 235. So I don't really need to do that again because I already have my work right here. But I do need to add 21 to it. So I need to add that remainder. So I'm going to add 21 right here. So I have 5 plus 1 is 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. Bring down my 2. Oh, look. It's my original dividend of 256. So my check is correct. So my final quotient is going to be 250. I'm sorry. Woo, I'm wrong. Wrong. I was putting down the dividend. My final quotient is 5 remainder 21. Circle that bad boy. There we go. All right, I've estimated. I have solved. I have checked. and all of my work is coming out the same. It is all very close to my original estimate of 5, so my final answer is 5, remainder 21. I'm now going to zoom out here a little bit. There we go. And that is our final side for our final notes for page 1. We now have page 2. Again, if you need to pause this video, guys, go ahead and pause it. Okay? We have 2 more of these that we're going to do together. I'm kind of running out of time here. I only get about 15 minutes per recording. So I'm going to stop this recording right now, come back and check for recording 2.